Ishtar as a war goddess. Ishtar was frequently placed alongside Ashur as a war goddess. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, she appears as a deity of destructive and spiteful character, if not actually a warlike nature. But if the Babylonians regarded her first and foremost as the great mother goddess, the Assyrians took little notice of this side of her character. Actually, this goes back to Sumerian, 2900 BC, when the Ishipu priesthood merged Inanna with Shamash, son of Sin. But to the Assyrians, she was a veritable Valkyrie, and as the Assyrians grew more and more military, so she became more like the war goddess, and less the nature mother of love and agriculture. This reminds me of Ishtar passing through the 7 gates. With each gate she passes, she loses a garment of clothing, which could mean her original form is being filtered out, leaving nothing but a shell for the warlike sun god within her. In fact, this would be rooted with Apsu, who was transformed into the male Abzu, giving birth to Mumu, chaos. She appeared in dreams to the war-loving kings of Assyria, encouraging and heartening them with words of cheer to further military exploits. Fire was her clothing, and as became a goddess of battle, her appearance was terrific. She consumed the enemies of Ashurbanipal with flames. Still, strangely enough, in the religious text, influenced probably by the Babylonian sources, she was still, to a great extent, the mild and bountiful mother of nature. The Babylonian source was bilingual with Sumerian. These bilingual hymns create an overlap, and with each gate she passes, she loses the garments of her mother-like nature. Her warlike nature is far removed from her original state, originally the goddess for the basic needs for human survival. It is in historical text, which ring with tales of conquest and the pompous boastings of conquering monarchs, where she appears as the leader of armies. Ishtar is now Pazuzu, who was replaced by Marduk and became Ashur. She also appears as the marital goddess who has slain her thousands and tens of thousands, which now aligns her with Shar-ur, the Heavenly Mace. Shar-ur meaning smasher of thousands, indicating that she holds the will of Enlil. So has it ever been impossible for the priest and the soldier to possess the same idea of Godhead, and this is so in modern times, no less than in the ancient world. The priest and the soldier. The original meaning for priest is mace, a priest, a mallet used to kill fish when caught angling. So they do, indeed, possess the same idea of Godhead. Yet, occasionally, the Assyrian kings unbent, and it was probably in a brief interval of peace that Ashur-nazir-pal to Ishtar as the lady who loves him and his priesthood. Actually, that would be a statement, identifying her as the protection goddess, which would be the evolution of the lion-faced demon, which was used to curse the tablet and thereby protect it. Sennacherib also spoke of the goddess in similar terms. It is necessary to state that the name or title of Belit given to Ishtar does not signify that she is the wife or consort of Bel. Bel meaning enemy. Quite fitting. Her original nature would be the enemy of it. The daemon, the Uddughul, aka the Anunnaki. In the beginning, it had no name or form, and now she's merged with it. Bel, it. But here Belit merely implies that she is a great lady, for which the title Belit is a generic term. If she is at times brought into close association with Ashur, she is never regarded as his wife. Here she becomes more like Lord Zu, and of course Pazuzu, who is Anunnaki, yet not Anunnaki, the one they dwell within. She is not the consort of any god, but an independent goddess in her own right, standing alone, equal with Ashur, and she was the dependent of no other divinity. But it was only later, when her warlike nature arose, she then became ranked with Ashur because of her military reputation. Next we have the connection to the vultures of Lagash.